This is the MEacoDry Arete Two dehumidifier and air purifier, and this particular model is 12 litres. It's the 12-litre version of the Arete Two. I have a playlist down in the description comparing the Arete One with the Arete Two, and all my reviews are there. But while I'm filming those reviews, I shoot all this footage of the Arete Two dehumidifier from every angle, and I thought, well, why not just release all of that footage so that you get to see this dehumidifier from every possible angle to help you decide which is the best dehumidifier for you. But in terms of reviews and specs and details and unboxing, those links are down in the description, but you might just want to see what this thing looks like and decide whether or not this will fit your home. If you're looking for dehumidifiers, I know exactly the position that you're in, because the most important thing that we use it for, particularly here in the UK, is to try and stop mould growing in our houses. The UK housing stock is really good at keeping heat in, and they are absolutely terrible for ventilation, and that means that the air in our homes gets damp, and when that damp air hits a cold surface, as you probably know, the damp air condenses and then you get wet patches, which is where the mould can spread and grow to its heart's content. The idea with the dehumidifier is if we remove the moisture from the air, we can then have drier air and it will reduce the mould. That's the theory. We bought an Arete One dehumidifier from MEACO exactly last year, and I can honestly say it has absolutely transformed our home. And because I made some videos about that, MEACO reached out and provided us with this 12-litre Arete Two dehumidifier and air purifier. And we've been using it for about a month now, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's obviously much smaller than the 18-litre, 20-litre and 24-litre models, but it does pack a punch, and it certainly reduces the humidity in our house. We've got a 3-bedroom house, really ordinary 2 up, 2 down house, and it just makes the air drier. It makes the whole indoors air feel better because it's less damp. The other reason that you might get the dehumidifier is that with that drier air, it's a lot cheaper to heat your home. Because the air is carrying less moisture, it's less dense, and so it takes less energy to increase the temperature in your house. We weren't expecting that, and we didn't realise quite how much we were walking around with our shoulders by our ears. Once the air was drier, it just feels so much more comfortable in the house. It's also a lot quicker to heat the home, which we really weren't expecting. The third reason for getting a dehumidifier we didn't even look into at all, and that's to use it for your laundry. If you are drying your laundry in a tumble dryer, which we were, the cost of a tumble dryer to heat up for that long and that level of heat obviously takes a lot of electricity, and what we do now is just hang it up in a rack in a room and leave the dehumidifier in there, and it dries it out pretty much within about half a day, 3/4 of a day, depending on how big the loads are. MEACO claimed that this particular dehumidifier costs about 3p an hour to run, and it's definitely saved us electricity bills with the tumble dryer. You're seeing shots of the back of the dehumidifier there. It has a built-in HEPA filter, so the fourth thing that this dehumidifier does is actually purify the air while it dehumidifies as well. And there is a button press you can do on this nice control panel to actually turn the dehumidifier off and to just run it as an air purifier. And you can do that in the summer months, especially perhaps in springtime with the hay fever season. That filter will mean that your dehumidifier is actually pumping out purified air. The filter's there pretty much to protect the dehumidifier gubbins as well, and the fan. and it's really easy to clean and change. The Arete 2 is a step forward from the Arete One in a few areas. Along the top here you can see we have a louvre, which is a manual movable flap, and it doesn't seem like much, but that actually stops things falling into the dehumidifier, which the Arete One wasn't quite so good at. It also has this LCD chase display, so you can see the level of humidity in your house, and you can see it go up and down with those bars, which are really easy to see at a glance just how humid the room is. It also is enabled for the MEACO app to be controlled from your mobile, and it can be switched on and off by the power socket. I've had this question come up a few times in the comments. You can use smart home control plugs with this, so that when you kill the power to the dehumidifier, when it switches back on, it switches on in exactly the same setting as when it went off. So you can remote control it from the power socket if you wanted to. It also has a laundry mode, where it has a faster airflow than the Arete One. MEACO claimed that it's quieter than the Arete One as well, and there's also a 1 to 12 hour timer, so if you did want to set the timer for drying the laundry, you can do that on the display really easily. MEACO recommend that this can be used for flats and 1 to 3 bedroom houses. We've been using it for a month, and it definitely does exactly the same as an 18 litre, but my personal advice is, if you can afford it and if you have the space for the larger models like the 18 or 20 litres, I'd say go bigger if you're able to, just because it can purify and dehumidify a lot more quickly, and also there's a larger storage tank on those larger models. This tank I think is 2.5 litres, and it's certainly enough, but you do end up emptying it a bit more frequently than you would with the larger models. But if you wanted something a bit smaller, and it's also easy to wheel around with the castors under the bottom of the dehumidifier there, I'd certainly go for this one, or at least consider the Arete 2 as your next go-to dehumidifier. If you want more statistics, I've got a link in the description which has all the details for the Arete 2 dehumidifier. And I hope this little ramble tour helps. I'll leave you with a little pan of the box which gives you all the features of the Arete 2 dehumidifier. We could not be more happy with this particular dehumidifier. This is the one for us. I hope there's something here that will help you make your decision as to the best model for dehumidifying your home. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up or the subscribe button. It really helps me to keep this channel going. And if you've got any questions or comments, or maybe you have experience of the Arete 1 or 2, say hi in the comments below. It'd be lovely to hear from you.